This is the demise of society. Gen Z won. They beat me. You see, Gen Z knows that despite everything, I still have a conscience. I still have a moral compass. And they're well aware of this. Even though I say I don't care, I still care. In the sense that I know right from wrong. I know right from wrong. And when I see evildoers, when I see wrongdoers stealing from others, committing crimes, when I see their degenerate behaviors, it angers me. So what does Gen Z do? They know how to get back at me. They'll send me comments. They'll even send an email to let me know about how they steal from others, how they're stealing, the kinds of thefts that they're committing, and they will be very, very detailed. Some of you are like, well, these people are trolls. Oh, no. They literally will break down how they are committing theft. And guys, it just keeps getting worse. It keeps getting worse. So there's a video I just saw, and it hurts so bad. I've already said this, that and we're going to watch the video, but I said this, that right now, Gen Z are lost kids and young adults, and in 10 years, they will be destitute, desperate, aging adults, pushing 40. It's going to be absolutely horrible. You think Gen Z is bad now? No, these are the golden days. I've already said it. This is the golden era of Gen Z. This is as good as it's going to get. Because as times get worse, Gen Z has no hope for the future. They see no future for themselves. So basically, they feel like they have nothing to lose. Nothing to lose and everything to gain. One of the reasons why they're aging so rapidly is because they're burning the candle at both ends. Okay? This is insane. Guys, I'm broken. What I just witnessed, this clear Gen Zer do, it broke my heart. Because it's like you just want to see a little bit of decency in the world. And then Gen Z keeps on doing this stuff. It's the usual suspects. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. It's like you can't escape them. It's like you can't watch the news without hearing that Gen Z is committing crimes and doing terrible things, okay? I can't even listen to the weather. You have to stuff. You can't watch YouTube. You can't go on any social media platform. You can't even pick up the newspaper. Some of y'all are lunatics. Well, don't read the news. Don't read the news. Don't read the news. Don't watch the news. Don't stay off social media. Basically block it out entirely. Go on a vacation. Guys, even in my daily life, I hear people complaining about Gen Z. Oh, then you need to mind your business. Just keep it moving. You don't need to have conversations. Some of y'all are insane people. Absolutely insane people. And you're making excuses for this evil, degenerate generation. Because right now, like I said this already, they are heading towards a very, very dark place. A very, very dark place. It's going to get absolutely horrible out there when it comes to these very, very bad little apples. All right? They are rotten to the absolute core. This is a comment on one of my videos. Gen Zers are passing away and becoming isolated. And this was from Carl, and he says, Am I out a little bit more to it? That's your question. But this basically generates that generation that you're talking about. They need to get their crap together, because if they don't, man, it's gonna be out in the streets, and basically it's gonna be real rough. It'll be real bad. That's what I'm talking about. When they become desperate adults, those of them that do make it to 30, many of them won't, maybe most of them won't, but those of them that make it across the threshold, they are going to be desperate, destitute adults. And that's where they're going to truly enter into their hippie era. And they're going to be much worse than the 70s hippies. And in the 70s, don't get me wrong, a lot of those guys were doing some really hard substances back then, but it's not going to be anything compared to Gen Z. All right? They're using meds that you can't even pronounce the name of them. Okay? the kind of pot that they're smoking has so much THC in it that it's causing them to develop schizophrenia. And a lot of it's laced, and that's just the way they like it. Guys, these are bad people. And blaming Gen X, blaming their parents, blaming the millennials, it doesn't help anyone. Oh, the boomers stole our future, so we're going to steal it back. Oh, well, our parents did this. We have PTSD and mental illness, so we're completely, we're screwed. There's no excuse. There's nothing that we can do about it. We're just going to be pieces of crap, and you're going to have to deal with it because you gave us this future. You did this. You did this to us. So now you suffer. Now you suffer. The sleeping and farting generation. All right. Our future, you know what the future of Gen Z looks like? Stealing and squatting, stealing and squatting. And if you put them in jail, they're only going to eat, sleep, get drunk, smoke, play games, play with themselves, fart, and then do it all again the next day. All right? They're just going to enjoy themselves. We're going to jump into this video because this video just illustrates how painful it is and why I'm so hurt and why I'm so broken and why I say Gen Z won. They absolutely won. So it says, you know, there's no sound evidently, but if we look at the video, it says decided to make a cute little snack card for our delivery drivers. So if we look at it carefully, it says, you know, the sign says to our awesome delivery drivers, please take a snack, a drink for the road. We really appreciate, you know, that you are working. Okay, cool. So if we look at the cart, you know, you can see what's in there. There are Gatorades at the bottom. I think there's some Prime. Prime tastes like crap. There's water. So they really mixed it up. There are mints. There's candy, it looks like. There's hand sanitizer. There's Jack Links. There's Pringles. There's Chex. There's Cheez-Its. There's Oreo minis. I mean, they really hooked it up. If these people wanted to, they could literally just grab one of everything and it would be okay. They could, you know, but really, why would you do that? Okay, you don't need to do that. You can grab a bottle of water, a Gatorade, some Oreos, some Cheez-Its, you know, some breath mints, go on your way. Or just take one thing realistically. You know, you don't need to go crazy. You don't need to mess it up for everyone else. But not Gen Z. Not Gen Z. And at the bottom it says, and here's an example of why you can't do nice things for people and the ones who ruin it. Yeah. Yeah. You know, you really can't. You really can't. So let's keep watching. So, you know, the Amazon delivery guy, he's going, you know, he rolls up and there he is. He takes one thing, it seems. No, two things. So he takes like two Pringles. He's like, okay, cool. You know, that's a Gen Zer little scumbag. All right. Then he's like, okay, well, you know what? I guess I'll just take some more. All right, you know, it's free. Oh, so he just took like another two things, two tissue packs. So they had tissue packs there. All right. Then he's like, you know what? There's drinks. So I'm gonna take a Gatorade, take two Gatorades, or maybe a Prime and two Gatorades. And you know, they say I could have lived with that, but nope. Comes back for a second trip. Guys, what did I tell you about these good for nothings? And this is one that's doing this work out here. Like he's working for Amazon. They make decent money. But they feel like they're so entitled. This is Gen Z. And the ethnicity of them doesn't matter. It's all of them. All of them are crooks. Every single one of them are crooks. So he comes back for a second trip because he's not done yet. Nah, bro, he's just getting started. Look at this fool. Like, hey, what's up, man? You jerk. Oh my gosh, you little scumbag. So now he's going through, taking even more. So now he just took two Cheez-Its. All right. Now he took 3 packs of Oreos. He's going back for even more drinks. So he just took another 2 Gatorades. And now he took a body armor of water and another Pringle. And on top of that, my freaking hand sanitizer. You guys aren't going to believe this. Dude took the hand sanitizer. So the hand sanitizer was obviously there. so that other drivers could come by and, you know, sanitize their hands. Bro took the sanitizer? No. Oh my God. He came back for a third trip. I didn't watch the entire video. I only saw like a bit at the beginning. Oh my gosh. This Joker just came back for a third trip. No, this is not really happening. Jesus help us. I knew you was bro. Oh my God. He's taking 2 Chex Mix. All right. Another Cheez-It, another Oreo pack. Jesus Christ. Another Chex Mix. Jesus Christ. Another Gatorade. My jaw was on and still on the floor. So, you know what's interesting? When they've done this for like UPS drivers and I think even FedEx drivers, you never have this problem. They take like one thing. UPS hires like the best people in the world, and FedEx are decent people as well. You ever notice that like these companies don't hire Gen Zers? Like these companies are not hiring. You rarely see a Gen Z UPS driver. They don't trust these people because they know they're going to steal. We're going to be in a lot of trouble, guys, because as these older guys are retiring, as these older UPS drivers are retiring, UPS cannot fill these jobs for Gen Zers because Gen Zers don't want these jobs, and many of them can't do these jobs because they can't pass a drug test. Holy cow. What a bad group of apples. Bad group of apples. They absolutely broke me. They absolutely broke me. I mean, my gosh. This is the demise of society, guys. What do you think regarding this? Do you agree that there is really no hope for Gen Z? Sure, there are maybe a handful of decent ones, and really the jury is out on them because you have to really observe them over a certain period of time. I don't care if they say they're decent. I don't care if they have a job. So did this one, and look at what he's out there doing. You really can't trust any of them because it's a different generation, and they have a very different set of values, which are no values at all. Let me know your thoughts. We'll talk about it in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA and walking away. And cheers.